friends. Today we're going to talk about supplements. I got asked quite a few questions the other day when we were talking about it on a live, and I was like, one day this week I'll do a dedicated just live on supplements, kind of like what to take for who, what it would be best for, maybe what's a good fit for you, what isn't. And so anyways, we'll get started in just a second. But today is the last day of the up to 35% off sale that's going on with Beautiful You. So I'll pull out some of these products and we'll kind of go over them together. Here's what sparked doing a supplement live today. I was like really moody this morning. Adam was being super nice. Watched the baby, got me a coffee, and I just like, do you ever wake up and you're just like, what? I just feel ugh. And like the sound of him breathing is ugh, and like all these things. Well, then he goes, oh my gosh, you're about to start your period. That's what's going on. And I was like, yeah, duh. This is how I felt. Like, yes, I am. And then I was like, okay. So he goes, have you been taking that stuff that like helps with your period? And I was like, no. He was like, maybe you should try that again. So that's how this originally, and I was like, honestly, I should do a video about total hormone health, because when you take this, have you ever felt like just a fire breathing dragon? That is how I feel this morning. Felt like, you know, when you're just like crying and everything's irritating you, but really nothing has happened, and you're like 12 hours later, you're gonna be like, sorry about that, and made me a sandwich. And now I feel better. But if you struggle with PMS, mood swings, night sweats, irritability, I'm not kidding you, when I take this every single day, I feel so good. I can't even tell it's about to happen. Like, you just go to the bathroom and you're like, what? You're here? Then I feel like I get it into my system. I'm like grooving. Things are great. And like right now I have a little bit, haven't been taking it. I'm just being transparent. Like I've taken it maybe 5 to 10 times this month. Not enough. You need it every day. You need it every day for a little while. But zit. For me, that's, I mean, if this one's like a cystic zit, it hurts. It feels like the head of my, I just don't normally get them if I take it. I have to right now. That's not awful, but for me, I'm like, oh, I can tell they're popping up. I can just tell, you know how your body feels. If we're gonna take this, he might literally start sneaking it into my stuff. He can tell a difference. Also, our daughters take this and they're religious about it. They are, and like my 13-year-old, not a moody 13-year-old, like, but I can tell if she's ran out and you're like, what is going on? Like, why are we just like sobbing hysterically? Just, if you struggle with this, I will talk about weight loss supplements and I will explain what to use when. But if you're a woman and you are looking to like improve your mood, it is good for perimenopause. It is good for menopausal women. It has aronia berry in it. It has like a whole slew of natural ingredients. Hormonal acne, radiant skin, bloating, phytoestrogen, cramps, mood. No added sugars, no artificial colors, no preservatives. Has wasabi leaf. It is even recognized by the FDA as a new dietary ingredient, along with other natural ingredients like chamomile, passion fruit, lemon balm. Anyways, it's great for holistic health for your cycle. Also, it will help you stay regular. Who has taken this? Do you have any, like, I did not think they worked. I just was like, I took it when they very first started and I didn't think they worked. And then my cycle happened and I was like, well, that was weird. I didn't know that was coming. Like, whereas typically I have like a few days before where I just am like hypersensitive, I guess would be the word, where everything gets on my nerves. And then I got it in. It tastes like a communion is what it reminds me of. It just tastes like a good juice. You also can pop them in the freezer and they kind of taste like a little pop. But anyways, today I could tell you have not been doing a good job taking your hormonal health. And not everyone struggles with this. If you don't, I don't think you need it. Truly, like if that isn't, but if you feel the slightest bit moody, edgy, like that's the only, the internal hiss, I highly recommend it. Also, you can use that code Courtney Swan, and you do save 35% off. It ends tonight. You have to do a subscription, and the code, you can cancel your subscription at any time. They also have a 30-day money-back guarantee. But so we're going to go over Beautiful You products today. There are several of them. Obviously, you can't take all of them. And I don't think everyone needs all of them, but depending on what your needs are, you might find, I think I might want to try that. So that's all we're doing today, is going over like which ones may be a good fit for you and why. Don't mind me, just over here in my supplement closet. Okay, almost there. Hi, how can I help you? Is anyone ever a waitress? I have decided I would be the worst waitress in the whole world, just because I already go to my kitchen and can't remember what I went for. And I'm sure people will be waiting on mustard and mayonnaise for ages. And then I would see them at checkout and then, oh no, I forgot your mustard. I would drop things. It'd just be unfortunate. So, anyways, hopefully this helps. If there's not like an age limit on who this is good for, it literally is if you have started a cycle to like 100. This is recommended if you have hormones or you're struggling with hormones, if you have female hormones. It's not recommended for men. This is not a male product. Most of their products men can use as well. This one is not. Total Hormone is not. Okay, now let's get to my favorites, shall we? TrimFit. I have lost over 60 pounds since taking this. I have maintained being active for 2 years since starting it. I had done some of the weight loss journey. I did use shots a little bit. I know people are gonna be like, but you were on shots. I did. I did shots for about 4.5 months, 4 to 5 months, somewhere around there. And I did lose close to 20 pounds. Of my 125 I've lost, I have gained a little. I have lost a lot. I have always struggled a little bit with, so far, this is the best maintenance I have been in my grown-up life, especially after losing weight. Anyways, love TrimFit. Boost your mood. Cut your cravings. It has amino acids in it. It helps with your libido. It is good to help give you energy if you just kind of feel like you're in the slumps. I personally like the mixed berry the best, but I also have a tropical that comes in a canister. TrimFit. If someone were to ask me what would be, I actually get asked this a lot, if you could just pick a product for weight loss, what would you use, or 2 products? I personally like the combo of TrimFit because I have the most amount of customers that lose a lot of weight on it. My sister lost over 70 pounds. Like people, I have friends who have lost 30, 40, 50. People who tried it because they needed energy and they didn't have any to lose. And they're like, I lost this 5 pounds I was holding on to for 15 years. Like, I just love TrimFit. And I mix it with water. There's nothing. I take it every single day, sometimes twice a day. And it does have caffeine. So if you're sensitive to caffeine, you could try half or don't take TrimFit. It just might not be the best fit for you. I currently, for weight loss, I gained 30 pounds since moving to Puerto Rico. I was active, was taking TrimFit, I was eating tacos and pina coladas, stress of moving across the country maybe, my hormones kind of got out of whack, my progesterone wasn't producing, whatever the reason. I decided that back in like February, March, you gotta like get it together because you're creeping, back up. And not there's anything wrong with that, but I personally don't, it is hard for me to move when I get over 200 pounds. Like I get kind of in a rut with myself. I'm 5'4", and I am 169 today. I made it into the 160s again. But here's what I'm doing for weight loss. TrimFit from Beautiful You and a GLP-1 natural plant-based. And I've been taking this since like March, into February, March. I think it was like maybe the 27th of February. I don't know, right around there. I wouldn't have called it a full month in February. But I've been taking this, and it's now July. This isn't, I'm not like, I know some people have had great luck with like shots and they've lost 40 pounds in a month or something. This is a plant-based. It helps your body produce its natural GLP-1. It has branched chain amino acids that are helping support your body, and it helps burn fat. And so anyways, but this is what I would recommend if you're trying to lose weight personally. It's a GLP-1 from Make Wellness. It's all natural, and it's just gonna help you not have like that food noise, and it helps burn the visceral fat. And then this is just gonna give you like the energy, also helps with appetite control. And it is just currently, I've lost a little over 20 pounds since March, and like trying to find my spark again, I guess, of getting back into, I don't know, I felt like I just wanted an extra oomph. I feel like sometimes your body gets used to things, and maybe your body doesn't. I have friends that their body doesn't get used to things, or that they don't ever need a supplement. Like they drink like sodas and Skittles and chicken nuggets, and they are totally fine and in fabulous shape. They are God's chosen one. That did not happen for me. So here we are. I do believe I'm God's chosen one. We are all God's chosen one. But from a can eat whatever you want standpoint, that didn't happen. Okay. I'll crack myself up. Okay, GLP-1, I put it in the comments below. It's from Make Wellness. The product name is Lean, and it's around the $80 price point. Nothing like over $1,000 shots. Nothing. It is just helping your body. It doesn't have like the same side effects. It's just a natural plant-based GLP-1. So, and that's from Make Wellness. And they have some deals going on too, but I put it in the description of this video. It's also at CourtneySwan.com. I can't get this to paste. Natalie, if you're on here, can you paste it and I'll pin it? Okay, who has TrimFit results? I do not think they're out of results or out of packets, but TrimFit does come in packets and in canisters. The Tropical just doesn't have a canister. Okay. Okay, suggestion to lose weight if caffeine is not an option for you. Try the GLP-1. It does have 20 milligrams of caffeine, but that's like 2 sips of coffee. It's very, very, very low. You could take 1 pill in the morning and like 1 in the afternoon even. So it's like 10 milligrams. If you could do that, and or talk to your doctor if it's because your heart's gonna explode or something, don't do it. But it's a very, very small amount, and it's a natural caffeine. It's with green tea. And so it doesn't kind of have the same, it's not like drinking an energy drink. Okay. I have seen results with the pills, yeah, because I've not really changed what I'm doing, and I'm losing weight again. I don't know. Oh, I did cut out a good amount of sugar and bread. So I did change that part, but I'm still working out the same amount. But I have cut out. But I think when you feel good and you're not starving and you feel motivated to work out and you feel like I can do this, then it isn't as overwhelming to cut the other things out. Greens, I do not do for a weight loss reason. I do it for a health reason. I do not get enough fruits and veggies in my diet. My kids, I put this in their smoothies. I put this in Veda's yogurt. I drink it in my TrimFit. I love the way the greens and TrimFit taste together. So Beautiful You is 35% off site-wide, and then Make also has some deals. Okay, Alicia said, I need to start back on it. I took it for over 3 months and lost 30 pounds with very little exercise. I mean, TrimFit works. I get so many messages from customers being like, look at these pants that don't fit. Like, I talk to you guys online like we're besties, right? And I get updates and I get to hear about what's going on, or that you are smaller than you were when you were in your wedding dress, or that you are back into your pre-pregnancy jeans. Like, it's just so good. And so she also said she couldn't do a lot of cardio and weights. She had no problem with the caffeine, has a great taste, loves it. Yes. So what do the greens alone taste like? They taste like if you put water in a cup with like 2 pieces of pineapple in it and let it sit there for like 30 minutes and then you drink it. It is a mild, like pineapple flavor is what the greens on their own taste like. They don't taste earthy, they don't taste icky, but they are very mild. It's not like a sweet. They were designed to be able to be taken with Beautiful Use collagen or their Trim-Fit. So it was actually designed. Some greens have like an overpowering flavor to mask earthiness. This does not. This has over 100 fruits, veggies, earth and ocean greens. Like it has sea kelp, things from the sea, things that help purify your blood and give extra oxygen to your blood. We are not getting enough fruits and veggies in our diet. They also took things from the blue zone, which is like where people live over 100 years, and they took those types of minerals and ingredients and incorporated them into their greens. I was asked by 2 green companies years ago to rep for them. I could not drink them. I don't ever sell anything that I don't like. They actually would have paid more than this green company pays. I just didn't like them. Like, I am not a fan of it. I see a lot of other people using them. If you've tried the greens, you know which ones I'm talking about. I don't like them. These I love. My kids drink them, and you can mix them. Collagen is, Beautiful Use collagen is also really sweet. So is the Trim-Fit, has a sweet taste to it. And so it's good. I hope this is like educational, informational, and helpful. These are just things that I enjoy taking, and I feel like they kind of make a difference in like the way my skin looks, the way my body feels. You will say regular, daily taking greens. As someone who, I've gone to the ER before because it has been over 10 days, TMI, but I've had to go to the doctor because I have struggled with that. I have been on Miralax for years and years and years. I do not take Miralax at all, and I take greens, which I feel like is way better for you than Miralax, but it will keep you regular. But it's not like a detox cleanse where you're like, oh, you're on a plane and you can't. It's just gonna keep you like daily. You're like, this is how regular people do it. Okay, lots and lots of people talking about how they take it, what they use, how it works. How their energy is. Okay, Tracy said greens are better with you than other companies. She still has to drink it fast and keep shaking it up. But, and I like to mix it with collagen or with Trim-Fit. I have no issues. I genuinely like it. And I like it if you mix it in a cute glass with ice. Okay. Continuing on. Okay, Christy says Trim-Fit makes me have energy and I love how it makes me feel. I call it my go-go juice. I love how it makes me feel. I used to drink coffee and then kind of just felt jittery, but I felt like I needed something to start my day, and it's the opposite with this. I fix it to, I'm like, let's go on a walk, let's do this. My mood is just good. I have friends who have been in deep depressions and started Trim-Fit, and literally they're just such happy people, and they're like, not only has it helped my body, my bloating, my smaller waist, all that, but I genuinely am just a happy person. But it's the amino acids, it's helping to support your body and things that traditionally women are a little lower in. And also men can take it. I have friends that their husbands have lost 30 plus pounds without changing anything, just by adding Trim-Fit into their diet. So it is a man and woman product. Okay, I'm gonna go over a product that is good for heart health and great for runners. Personally, the flavor on this one is not my favorite. This is a beets and berry, and I would consider this, I enjoy taking TrimFit. I enjoy taking the collagen. It helps me get my water in. I don't mind the taste. I actually prefer it. I don't drink sodas. This one is different for me. This one has beets and berries, so it's like a strawberry and beets flavor, and it definitely tastes like beets. But if you take this, it has nitric oxide in it. If you are working out, this helps widen the blood vessels. I would consider this a supplement that is like a performance supplement. You're not taking this to just try and like sip on water today to enjoy your supplement. This is like you're taking it for nutritional value in my mind. So, you know, you're going to start training for a marathon. You're going to be increasing your workouts. You want to be in the best health ever. Maybe you're aging, maybe heart problems are in your family, like all these things. So this helps tremendously with cardiovascular health. So your heart health. So their reds contain cardioprotective antioxidants. They also can naturally boost energy without caffeine and improve endurance and increase performance, whether it's at home or in the gym. So this is one I just don't take often because I take a lot of the other things. But when I was trying to do running, I did take them. And I do think that if beets the taste, some people don't mind the taste of beets or berries. This one I would say is like a 10 for performance, but the flavor is like a 3 to 4 for me. And that's just my honest. I will always give my honest. So, but if you're like, you are wanting, there are a lot of gross supplements out there that perform well. So it just depends. Like for Adam, for example, he takes them and he's like, I don't care what they taste like. Like, I just want results. Same thing with like whatever, post-workouts or needing to take certain things. He's like, I don't care. Like, I'm not taking it. I'm not drinking it because I'm wanting like to just enjoy this. Like, I want results. So that's where I would kind of feel like the beets and berries go. So they also have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're training for something and you don't like something, or you want to try it and you don't like it, you can always get your money back. So I love that. They're made in the USA. I've been working with them for almost 2 years now. I've been taking their products over 2 years, and I truly like love them. Okay, turmeric. This comes in a 15-day supply, or you can get like a 2-pack, which is a 30-day. I typically only use a 15 per month. I don't take this every single day. I take it about 3 times a week. Mostly if I'm wanting to get really good sleep, I'm worn out, I'll make like a turmeric latte, which is where I put coffee creamer, like either oat milk, almond milk, I'll warm it up, or even hot water with some creamer, and then I put in turmeric. Sometimes I'll even add protein powder as well, and I froth it with a little frother. But the benefit of their turmeric is it has curcumin, which is good for pain. It has turkey tail mushroom, which is good for inflammation and pain. It has turmeric. It is an anti-inflammatory. If your joints hurt, if your face hurts, if you have eczema, rosacea, psoriasis, anything inflamed. This also has magnesium. This also has ashwagandha. It is a calming, relaxing, anti-inflammatory. You can take it every single day. I just find that like I typically, I don't know why I don't do it every single night, but for me, it's just my realistic routine. There's a few times, most of the time it's when I've worked out that day or the day after and I'm sore that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make some turmeric. But you absolutely could take it every single day. But I just balance when I'm ordering supplements. Like, I like that this is in a 15-day supply, but if you really, the turmeric on its own is very spicy, gingery, turmeric-y. But if you mix it with at least, I don't know, this much oat milk or almond milk and some coffee creamer, it is absolutely delicious. I do not like this on its own with just water. So if you've ever tried it with just water, I don't like it. Some people may get like in a 2-ounce shot and then just down the hatch. No, but I also can't really handle drinking alcohol. So I'm just like a weakling. I don't know. But if this one is delicious with a little bit of coffee creamer and warm. And then you can also pour it over ice. So Okay, Carmen says, I mix greens, TrimFit, and orange collagen every morning. Have not missed once. I've lost 40 pounds with intermittent fasting and that. So proud of you guys. Okay, Dana, she's lost 75 pounds over a 2-year period on TrimFit, plus a Mediterranean diet with fish and chicken and yoga classes. Has anyone else started, like you started TrimFit? I had already been dieting. I just had, like, my energy level was so ick and I had no motivation. It was truly like the feeling of like just not feeling like everything weighed 1,000,000 pounds. Like, okay, I think I want to do that. Like almost instantly, like within the first few days, I'm like getting more done, like not feeling just like so sluggish and so good. So you products that help with joint pain, Andrea, I would do the turmeric. Okay, next up on the list is collagen. Don't mind me. Sorry, friends. 2 options. This was the very first product Beautiful You ever came out with, was collagen. And I remember when my friend Jenny reached out to me about working with them. And she was like, we have collagen and here's the benefits. And get this, it helps with cellulite, it's anti-aging, it helps with your hair, your skin, your nails. It helps like that glow from the inside out. If you want your hair to be thicker, stronger, longer, grow faster, any of those types of things, if you look up the benefits of collagen, it's wonderful. So you can totally mix this on its own with just water and it's delicious. I typically don't mix greens, TrimFit, and collagen together because for me it's a little too sweet, but I drink collagen every single day. I personally love this one. You also could do the unflavored collagen mixed with your stuff. So if you're like, I just can't drink this much. I personally am trying to like add supplements to my water to like help my water not taste like water. So I don't mind drinking a few things, but I know people who just shove it all in together, and you can do that too and just get it out of the way. But the collagen, they have an unflavored that is in a little packet, and you can mix this in a hot tea, you can mix it in coffee, or you can mix it in your drinks. Don't mix collagen like after you've put, or any supplement after you've put ice in. So you always want to like water, supplement, shake, 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 shake. Then if you're gonna put it over ice, put it over ice. I have seen people that will just put like water and ice in a thing and pour their stuff in and shake. You will get clumps. So, okay. Oh, collagen helps with joint pain too. Yes, sorry. Tony just mentioned that. I've been taking the collagen for a few months now and it has helped my knees immensely. The orange flavor tastes good. I actually like drinking it. I feel the same way. Okay, you love the collagen and greens first thing in the morning. Tina said, you collagen didn't do anything for me, just being honest. Now spoiled child has my hair grow insane skin glowing, absolutely awesome. So she gave it to her child and it worked great for her. And I would say like, if you ever have something that doesn't work, just seriously, like you can exchange it or you can return it. But trust me, when people do not like something, I hear about it. And when people love things, I hear about it. And I feel 100% like there are brands that I would consider my core brands that I've worked with them for years. I love their products. I stand behind. I love the way, like Beautiful You goes back to sex trafficking victims. They have incredible morals. They have incredible incentives for people who work for them. They have incredible incentives for their customers of like right now, big discounts going on or free gifts or I don't know. I just like when you think of people who are just like, oh, I'm like really proud to stand behind this. I'm so proud of like my friend Jenny. I'm proud of how her company has grown. And I'm just so proud. So, okay, a lot of people are saying they do the TrimFit, the greens, and the collagen all together. Alicia says, I guess I'm crazy. I love the taste of water, but I do love adding supplements for extra ounces of water daily. Collagen is a game changer in your diet. Okay, so neither has more. They have the same amount of collagen, like they are equal. ingredients. And there was something in there the other day. I was looking in, and it has a high amount of biotin. So when I was asking Jenny, I was like, do you think we could ever do a biotin supplement? Because biotin is so good for your hair. And she was like, our collagen already has like 900% of the daily average of what you need for biotin in our collagen. And I was like, I had no idea. Like, it also has things like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, B6, B12, niacin. Like, it isn't just collagen, it's a collagen plus a blend, which allows you to have, that's why a lot of people feel good taking these products, because a lot of things that we're depleted in, it has helped filling in those nutritional gaps. So personally, I like the orange collagen the best. Okay, here's a few things that I don't take on the regular, but I do want to tell you about because some people take them. Recharge, which is a post-workout, like if you need post-workout recovery, this is a post-workout. It improves muscle health, hydration, and quicker muscle recovery. I probably could use it. I probably should use it. I just only have so many things I can like handle. And I've never added in a pre and post workout. Pre-workout is the flavor of strawberry pineapple. Like, my sister's obsessed with pre-workout. She takes it every time she works out. She loves that. Pre-workout gives you like kind of a jittery, tingly feel. I personally hate that feeling. She loves that feeling. And you probably know if you're a lover or you're a hater of it. It's kind of like tingly tanning solution, I guess, but from the inside out. Like, she just gets like the biggest workout on, and my sister loves a pre-workout. If you are a lover of pre-workout, they have an incredible pre-workout that also has BCAAs, which are really great for like if you're in fitness competition or you're in, it also has green tea leaf. It has, magnesium, potassium, like they are great, high quality. I just don't love the way I get tingly with, not everyone, Jenny doesn't get tingly at all. I have other friends that don't get tingly. I have friends that do. I think it's just how it reacts with your body. I'm not a pre-workout fan, but that doesn't mean pre-workout isn't good. Gives a lot of people a lot of extra energy. My child loves pre-workout. My teenager, who's almost 17, loves pre-workout. He just feels like he gets some extra momentum. So they do have pre and post workouts. And then something that is good for everyone, whether you're working out, not working out, brain health, memory, is creatine. Creatine is incredible to add to your diet. It is unflavored. Literally mix a scoopful of creatine with whatever you're taking because of the brain health. Creatine helps with preventing Alzheimer's. It helps with reversing like things in the brain. It helps with more memory, like up to 80% short-term memory improvements. Like, creatine is like truly amazing for your brain, and it should be in every single person's like daily habit to take creatine. I used to think creatine was just like, oh, people who are bodybuilders trying to build muscle. It does help with lean muscle mass, but creatine is a powerful brain supplement. So if you feel foggy, you feel brain foggy, if like Alzheimer's runs in our family, like things like that, creatine, like that is something that I need to just set right here. I don't do as well to take it like I should. I would put like my mom on it. I would put anyone over the age of 50 on creatine. I would say that like this is super important for you. Creatine is truly, look up the benefits of creatine and look up just like, why should I be taking creatine? And you will be shocked of how creatine affects your life. So anyways, creatine is great. Okay, if you get migraines, would that help? So what I would recommend, I'm not a doctor, but headaches, migraines, hydration product. This is the last thing I haven't talked about, and I know this is a lot. It's a lot of supplements, and like I said, I don't take all supplements every day all the time. I have a core that I take every single day, and then I feel like if I can explain to you who they're for, what they're for, or maybe you're like me, or maybe you're not, but you can decide like, oh, that's what I'm missing. Because I really would just want someone to sit down and say, okay, what do you think what would help me to feel like the best version of myself? Or like like collagen is so amazing for your skin. Like the way, I don't know if you can tell, I have no moisturizer on. Like from the inside out, the way my like skin is different. The way, I mean, I've lost over 100 pounds and my skin is not like, I guess it's a little loose, but not bad. Do you know what I mean? Like collagen is so great for tightening skin. There's just things that I just am like, this is really helpful. So hydrate. If you have migraines, if you have POTS, which we've talked about, if you have where you feel like your like POTS is just a condition with your blood pressure gets up really quickly, your heart rate gets up really quickly. Those types of things, you need more sodium in your diet, but migraines can often be, you need more salt. Like even, but like eating salt, eat salt. But their hydration, I threw my box away, but their hydrate is an electrolyte mix and it is like a lemon lime flavor. This is only half of one. I already used the other half the other day. I personally don't like a full one with only 1 bottle of water. I would like to do 2. You can mix it with your Trimfit and Greens. But there are a lot of benefits. It's as if if you add an electrolyte like this to your water, it's the equivalent of drinking 3 to 5 bottles of water instead of just 1. Like it is just extra electrolytes in your system. If you're sick, if your kids are sick, if you've been on walks, if you want to retain more of the hydration in your cells, like electrolytes are amazing. So these electrolytes taste like key lime pie. And we mix them with Trimfit and Greens. I do half. It's like a little cheat sheet, but I don't like the full sachet with my Trimfit and Greens. I think it's too sweet for me, but half of one is just like glorious. How do I mix the orange? I will just mix it with just water. Or you can do it with your greens, or you can do it, I think that's the fun part too, like figure out, how do I like this? Like maybe you're slumping at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and you mix like a quarter of Trimfit to give you a little energy and you mix a whole thing of collagen or 2 scoops. Like you can play with it, you know? You can totally play with it. But that's kind of, does anyone have questions? Anybody have any other questions? My mother-in-law is on her way here. My niece is on her way here. My son is on his way back home. He has been spending part of the summer with his grandma and Adam's mom, and then she's bringing my niece down, and it's just gonna be so fun. We're waiting on they don't get in until tonight, but we're doing that today, and I just wanted the sale for the 35% off of supplements ends tonight, and so I was like, I wanted to try and get this in before everything is like you know what it's like when your house is full of kids, when it all gets crazy. So again, they have a money back guarantee. So it is risk-free, 30-day money back guarantee. They want to be sure you like the products. And so the code is Courtney Swan, and then you get 25% off. It's bumped up right now. So it's bumped up to 25% off with the code Courtney Swan. And then if you do a subscription, which you can cancel anytime. Personally, I love subscriptions because products I use often, and you can modify your subscription. Like I used to have more turmeric coming in. Well, now I know I only do about 1 a month, so I have this spaced out a little more, you know, like, but I'm confident that there are like definitely little ways you can take things that you're like, I truly really enjoy taking this, and it is so good for my body. It's like I feel great. And it is hard if you get in a place where like walking 10 minutes is hard, or it's hard if you get in a place where you just have like no motivation to do anything, and it just feels like everything feels heavy, like the world feels heavy, getting like you've just gotten yourself, maybe you've never done this, but I have gotten myself before, like where everything just kind of felt like impossible. And this has made a big difference to where it's like, oh, I feel like this has made a huge like lifestyle change for how I feel and how active I am. And like, if you follow me, I've been doing this for like 10 years. If you follow me, you know, in the past, I did not take supplements. I did not work out. I struggled with like really big weight gains often. Like I struggled with, you know, like just things, and it has really made a big difference in my life. And so I don't do these lives, like educational lives, like too often, but I think that they're valuable if anyone is dealing with these kinds of things, just to give insight on what may or may not be good for you. And if you have questions, you can always send me a message, and I will help to the best of my ability. I'm not a doctor, but I have worked on my personal health for a while, and I've helped thousands of other people like try and work on things like to make them feel better. And no expert, but I'm pretty darn willing to help you. So I wish beautiful you would make a multivitamin. Bonnie, shout it from the rooftops. Okay. Oh no! Christy, she said my husband got on Trim Fit and greens and we ran out. I was back to no energy. Yes. And that's kind of how I noticed certain things that like, oh wow, you know, where you're like, huh, I ran out, or like I shared it with kids or with Adam, or like, you know, my kids all take the probiotics. Like, I didn't show those, but probiotics are great for gut health. If you struggle with your gut health, if you struggle with your immune system, probiotics are amazing. Also, if you ever have to take antibiotics and you need something to help prevent like yeast infection, urinary tract infection stuff, probiotics are just amazing. But like we ran out, and then you're like, oh, you don't realize how like different you feel until you kind of quit or the hormone balance. Holy moly, that is the biggest one I can tell, where it's like, oh, I can definitely tell I haven't taken that. So I took it today, and I would love for them to make orange collagen and on-the-go packets. I think that would be amazing. Oh, so this is a Ralph's Coffee hat, and it's like a Ralph Lauren hat. So it's just Ralph Coffee, New York. So that's where I got that. And then tried pigtails today. So I really probably need to wash my hair later. And so today is, you know, when you should wash your hair, but you're not going to, you do pigtails in a hat. So anyways, I love you guys. I'm going to sit this down, and we've got some errands to do, and I'm going to change the sheets on the beds before everybody gets here. That way everybody has nice clean sheets. Yes, Reagan, I forgot to say that. Probiotics are sold out unless you are on subscription right now. Totally. They're just popular. Hormone balance is amazing for menopausal symptoms. It actually, on the scale of the majority of people who take it, it is people who are in perimenopause or menopause and postmenopause. Like that is the majority of people who take total hormone balance, and in clinical studies have had the best results, are like, that is the biggest age bracket, and then the next biggest one is like my age bracket. So anyways, all right, I love you guys. Hope you have the best day, and if you need anything, send me a message. Don't forget, the sale ends tonight, so if you want anything and you want a big deal, just check it out before it ends, and I will talk to you later. Bye.